Hello my squidglings and squidglers, welcome to Last Train to Clawville. This is a demo that came out recently with Moses and P2. I tried recording it earlier and then none of my audio recorded, so we're trying it again, so yeah. On that fateful first night on the Clawville Express. Oh my! Dun dun dun.
Such a terrible headache. What happened? Where am I? The ambassador's room. But why? What am I doing here?
I know what we're doing here.
How long have I been here? Plato must be looking for me.
Wow, look at this. I just realized something. So there's a bed here, but I also am aware there's a bed behind us. Why? Anyways, let's see what's behind us. Da 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 da.
Furry heavens. The ambassador. Is he dead?
Oh no.
What might this be? Is this a gun?
What do you mean, is this a gun? You're a police officer, good sir. You should know what a gun is.
Hey, what's going on in there? Who's in there?
It's me. He's still twitchy, which means he died recently. I love how he just picks it up. Unless he was already holding it, but...
What happened here, Moses?
So, I looked it up just to see. It's not, but he really sounds like Fry from Futurama. It's not, but it sounds like it.
The Wild Ones. You killed the ambassador?
To the Wild Ones.
What did I do?
Hey, calm down. Moses got here first, didn't he? That doesn't mean he killed the ambassador. Am I right?
I think so.
Do you think or do you know?
Do you know?
The bastard's lying dead. You're standing in front of him, and that gun may not even be cold. I can still smell the cordite.
Unfortunately, I have to say, it's really more than suspicious.
More than suspicious.
Calm down. There's a rational explanation for everything. Moses and I are respected detectives of the Clawville Police Department, whose job it was to protect the ambassador at all costs.
At all costs.
Well, in that case, you didn't do your job very well.
I mean, yeah.
Furry heavens. It's all over. Peace is over.
I like that they say furry heavens, but like, not all of them are furry.
There will be war.
Oh my!
Enough. Everybody calm down.
Calm
Moses
down.
didn't do it.
We can't say that.
That, good sir, is an inside thought. That is one of the thoughts that we have in our brain, and don't say in front of a whole bunch of people who think that we're a suspect.
What did you just say?
I don't
Something stupid.
remember the events of the last hour or so. I was standing over the body. I don't think I could ever do such a thing, and I abhor firearms, but still, we can't rule out the possibility that it was me.
Has everybody gone mad around here?
Obviously somebody's dead.
I think it's very clear what happened. The fox drank too much and simply shot the ambassador.
Simply.
Where in the hairy, feathered, scaly world did that come from?
I'm just telling you what I see, what we all see.
All right, that's enough. Everyone leave the compartment and wait outside. We're gonna investigate the crime scene.
Investigate the crime
You
scene.
mean you and suspect number one? How do we know you're not trying to cover up the evidence?
I mean, he's not wrong.
I can assure you I won't touch anything, even if it had been me. My partner Plato is pure as the Stavonian snow.
Anyone
Hank.
can say that. Empty words.
Then it's your word against ours for now, honk. A hardened, multiple convicted felon against two high-ranking Clawville police officers. What do you think of those odds?
But why is there a felon on the train? Why isn't he being looked at if he's a felon?
What? But this
What?
is police brutality.
No, it's an abuse of common sense, honk honk.
It also sounds like a slur calling him honk honk. Ooh, Spider-Man. With the hyphen, thank you very much. Actually, no, without the hyphen.
As a
Because then it's
representative
copyright.
of the Clawville Express, I have to say, right now, we know only that we don't know anything. I'll stay here as a neutral party. The two detectives can start their investigation, which is in all our interests. Mr. Moses remains a suspect, but we'll give everyone the benefit of the doubt.
I love that, like, all of his hands are individually doing something.
Thank you, Pierre. Please, everyone. I hope you agree with that.
Also, this is where I got when I realized that none of my audio was recording. So now this is all new for me, too.
Very well. But you know this, Moses. The truth always comes out in the end.
That is the point of being a detective.
Yes, it always does.
It always does.
Then we have a deal. Everyone but Pierre, out.
Whatever.
Hi.
Good heavens. Everything's going to be all right, isn't it?
No.
I hope so, dear Fanny. I sincerely hope so.
Well, this journey took a rather dark turn pretty quickly, right? Oh, I'm sorry my scriptwriter's not here.
Gentlemen, enjoy yourselves while you can. We'll be watching you.
We'll be watching you. Okay. Cool. Okay, so this is the embassy tour.
Well, well.
The hand is also bloody. That's interesting. I don't see any blood soaking through his clothes. Maybe he was reaching for the wound after he was shot. But there is blood on the clothes, I can
Let's
see it. Tiny gunshot wound, little blood, no splatter, small caliber, smell of gunpowder, and the blood is still lingering in the air.
Well, well.
He was shot, but the body is fairly clean. Death was instantaneous, as if he hadn't realized when it happened. And there's
Let's
bacon.
see.
No blood splatter in the picture or anywhere else. Strange. The killer, whoever it was, maybe they used something to muffle a shot. I mean, by the looks of it, just looking at it from here, it looks like he was shot on his medals, like where his medals were, and that would have slowed the bullet down. Ooh. Ah, Plato, Palace Cat. I can't pronounce that. My loyal companion and friend Plato. He served in the military intelligence for years, but was demobilized and ended up as a detective with the Clawville Police Department. I praise my good fortune, for without him I would not be where I am today, although I hesitate to admit that to him. Anything else? Okay. It's a pretty standard looking pistol, although I have a personal loathing of firearms, so it doesn't say much to me. Maybe Plato knows about it. After all, he served in the war. Okay, can I use this?
No.
Oh, well, no then, fine. Okay.
Moses, listen.
Ah,
It couldn't be you. That's madness.
that's madness.
We cannot rule out the possibility.
Yeah, this is when you share, you know, those... I actually don't know. Not right in front of everyone else who already thinks you're a suspect.
What? You suspect yourself?
Not a bit, my dear friend, but until I can prove otherwise, I can't rule out the possibility.
This is insanity.
Insanity!
It's perfectly logical, Plato. I don't remember what happened last night, so anything could have happened.
You
I mean,
must
it's
remember
true.
something.
It's best to gather what we know. From the very beginning.
From the very beginning.
Okay. You're right.
Let's do
Where
it.
do we start?
Where do we
Say,
start?
a freezing cold day greeted us on that fateful Stavonian morning.
Furry heavens! Could you be any more cheesy?
I thought I was getting better at this.
That'll never happen.
Well then, let's just start at the beginning.
So I'm assuming that the people who've made this, have done this game, have made games before with these characters. I have not played any of them, but that would be very interesting to play. because this looks really cool.
Well, here we are.
Here we are.
I'm gonna freeze to death.
Now that you mention it, my dear friend, we're a little early, so you'll have plenty of time to do that.
Aren't you supposed to be a snowcat? You look like a
No matter.
snowcat.
I can already taste the champagne and olives on my tongue.
And mating.
Champagne and olives?
The party!
The
You
party.
looking forward to the big Bon Voyage party tonight?
Bon voyage.
Oh,
I like the way they say
that.
things.
I'd skip it if I could.
Ha! Moses, you're the saddest animal I've ever had the misfortune to meet. For once in your life, you should let loose. We're on a holiday, right?
Well, it doesn't go well when he does let loose.
Let me remind you that no, we are not on holiday. This is work.
Work that you did bad at.
Furry heavens. You're beyond hope, Moses.
Well, you're probably right, my dear friend.
So we freeze to death.
Freeze to death.
But, I see other passengers are starting to arrive.
We can
Okay.
have a little sniff around before we leave the station.
Mm.
Literally and figuratively.
Good idea. Although I might not be able to move anymore.
Okay. What is this? Ooh.
The fluffy, fuzzy. Damn.
Quite a tower, isn't it?
That could easily accommodate all the members of the country's parliament.
Or an invading army.
You got that right.
Listen,
Having to oversee the protection and well-being of the Slovenian delegation is not a simple task, but also a kind of trust and power play between the two countries of Clawville and Slovenia. Frankly, it's not very uplifting to be caught between two such superpowers. So, Slovenia is obviously some kind of Russian delegation? Sniff.
let's see.
It's not. Trains have a distinctive smell that is a mixture of many aromas: metal, oil, coal, leather, and many more, but nothing blatant or noteworthy. Okay.
Well, well.
This is a suspiciously large package for two people, but who knows, maybe that pretty lady just brought too many trinkets on the trip.
Interesting.
The Clawville Express is said to be the most amazing machine ever built by an animal. At least that's what they say. I wonder how it can live up to such big words. The ambassador or the dame? Let's talk to the ambassador.
Look who's here.
The ambassador.
The ambassador.
That creep makes my tail tingle.
Okay, so we don't like the ambassador, which I gathered from the fact that he's dead. But
Stay focused, Plato. We'll do what we've been hired to do, then we can take our well-deserved vacation.
vacation.
I think we have to protect this monster.
Oh,
Let's not jump to conclusions, dear fellow. You know rumors are sometimes just rumors.
These aren't just rumors, Moses. They're facts.
We have a job to do, and we're going to do it. All right?
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So there's no love loss with the ambassador and the dame.
Well, well.
She's a rather pleasant appearance. Okay, that is all we're gonna
Speaking
say.
of which, you're a Manu, right? A palace's cat? Shouldn't you be perfectly fine in the cold?
I've never told you about my cryophobia, my unnatural fear of freezing.
Did that become popular after the? This is such a stupid joke. After the Captain America movie?
The amount you usually talk.
I don't know why that
surprises
makes
me
sense.
too,
That's so
but
stupid.
No, you never mentioned it before.
Well, it was
Well.
because of the war.
The war.
Oh, right. The war.
I spent a whole winter in a trench. I got the chill up to my bones and my soul. And somehow, I wasn't the same animal after that.
That's fair.
And that affected your perception of the cold.
Some people lose their sense of smell after a major trauma, or see colors different.
That is interesting. I didn't know
That's
that.
interesting. Please tell me more about it.
I'd rather not. You overanalyze everything and everybody. It can be really unpleasant.
He's a detective. I think that's like his job.
Well, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I'm used to it.
Okay. Also, I like that the coffee shop is shaped like an ice cream cone. Okay, Ignat. Ah.
Finally. This is ridiculous. I've been waiting here for an age.
Sir, welcome. I...
Just grab the bags and pack them quickly. My daughter and I are freezing to death out here.
Aren't you snow leopards?
Sir, I think you misunderstand.
Are they paying you to talk or work? I am at my wit's end here. Can you believe it, my dear?
Well, I don't like him.
Leave me out of this.
Dear sir, I genuinely think there's been a misunderstanding here.
Just take our luggage and load it while I'm in a good mood.
That's enough. I think the cold must have frozen your ears. Let me be more clear. Can you listen to us for a moment and not just hear your voice? Oof. He's a diplomat? I think we have to be respectful. And I think this is the best one.
What did you say? How dare you speak to me like that?
Why do men always have to measure each other's tails?
Let me step in. This is Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius in the Clawville Police Department. We are here because, unfortunately for us, we have been entrusted with the full protection of you and your dear daughter until this magnificent train reaches Clawville.
Oh, that's his daughter.
Is that so? Well, why didn't you start with that?
We tried, but it must be the noise.
Whatever. So you're in the service of the Fox King, huh? Very well. Then I'll see you at the party soon, yes?
Yeah.
In fact, I think we'd rather...
Moses, we'll be there, sir.
Yeah.
All right then.
Joyful. Until then, gentlemen. Porter! Where's the bloody porter?
Keep your voice down. My head is splitting.
Interesting.
You found out some interesting facts. Indeed. I leave you to wander around your little mine garden.
What?
How do you know about my garden? You talk an awful lot in your sleep, Moses. If you had any idea what else I know. This is terribly embarrassing.
Yes?
Oh, yes it is. Ah. Nerd. What do we have here? Inspect. Official ticket for the Clawville Express. Quite pretty for third class. What does a first class ticket look like? Made of gold, perhaps. Okay. Old pocket watch. My pocket watch, which was my grandfather's, and never stopped for a second. Neither does a good detective. Oh, cool. Well done, you've unlocked a secret clue. That's interesting that it tells you that there's a secret. AW means Alfonso Wildflower. He was my grandfather, and I inherited this wonderful pocket watch from him. Unlike my father, Alfonso valued the time he was given. No love lost between dear dad. Okay, Codex. The Fox King. Hector III, or as most animals call him, the Fox King, is a member of the Phaliaox? That's wrong. Dynasty. Although Clawville is a small state, its king is amongst the most influential animals in the wilderness, not because of the city's actual importance, but for riches of its faraway colonies. Okay, there's a lot of colonies. So we already read this one. Ignat. Ambassador of Slovenia, pursuing peace negotiations between the colonial empire of Clawville and the United Republic of Slovenia. We have been entrusted with the task of escorting and protecting him, which is a great honor. However, his past and character are rather questionable. Kunya. She is the daughter of Ambassador Ignat, who is clearly on the trip out of sheer necessity, though I have a suspicion that there is another reason for her being here. In that case, she is a lady of noble breeding and a tempered but rebellious spirit. We shall have to watch her carefully. Connections. Cooperation, love, dishonesty, murderous intent, dependence, or hostility. hostility. I was trying to see what any of them specifically meant. Predatory, diversion, revenge, or rivalry. Interesting. Okay. Ignat's dark past. Ignat's past is rather murky, having served as a high-ranking officer in the colonial Tsarist forces, including the Orogo colonies. Okay, interesting.
Do not bother me. Ask my daughter if you want to know something. You people give me migraines.
He's pleasant.
I beg your pardon?
Don't take it personally. I can't stand coppers in any shape or form.
Well, good news for you. I'm actually iron.
Ah, I see. Well, the feeling is mutual.
You're just kidding me, yes?
Mhm.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Okay, I can still talk to him though. We better not bother him anymore. I agree with each and every piece of hair on my back.
My daughter, spoiled little brat. But I suppose that's mainly my fault.
Yeah, it's more often than not because of the parents.
Come on, don't blame yourself.
If you want to know more, perhaps you should ask Her Majesty. I don't have time for this.
Thank you. We will, sir.
Spacey. Okay, let's talk with Cunha.
We are pleased to be of service to you and your good father.
Do I look like I've molted for the first time?
I thought that was a bird thing.
What? I beg your pardon?
I know you despise us, and you have every reason to, but I don't care. Nor do I care about these ridiculous peace negotiations.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. That was refreshingly cold and honest.
Just stay away from me. Or at least keep your flattery to yourself.
You know what? You're really a little...
As you wish, on a train, avoiding encounters close to impossible, miss. It's not going to be easy, I'm afraid. I mean, being honest.
What an arrogant response. I didn't expect anything else
Huh?
from one of you. Good day, gentlemen.
Same to you, madam.
That wasn't arrogant.
Whew, she's something, ain't she? Just like the weather here. Ice cold and, well, mostly ice cold.
Indeed. But it's interesting what she said. I mean about the peace negotiations.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't like the idea of them myself.
Why not?
These Stavonians make my tail cramp up.
I thought you were a devout pacifist. You should be happy for peace.
How are you a pacifist? I mean, you could be a pacifist
Well, since
after
I've
a
been
war.
through the hell of war myself,
Yeah.
I am. But this is just smoke and mirrors, Moses. There will never be peace between Stavonia and Clawville. Hostility is coated in our blood.
I mean, you are predators.
Maybe. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We haven't even started this journey.
Yeah, you're right. And we might just be in for the adventure of a lifetime, huh?
Nah.
Oh, but every day is an adventure with you, Plato.
Here's the actor. And she's new. Also, that makeup is going
More and more passengers.
far too high up on her face.
If you want to know more than animals are willing to tell you, use your refined senses, Moses. Remember what you've taught
I
me.
already did that.
You're in a rather educational mood today, my dear friend. I could almost call it lecturing.
I like that they bring attention to
You'll
that.
thank me later, Moses.
Alright,
Believe
well.
me.
If you say so.
Okay. Anything else with Cunha? I could talk to her. So.
This cursed weather.
You're a snowcat!
Dear miss, as a fellow furry cat who is also used to the cold, may I say...
I am not a cat.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Oh, I see. I didn't mean it like that. I just...
And I am not furry either. I follow the Clawville fashion, if you must know.
Meaning?
I shave like every civilized woman in the world.
I think
Any
you
other
missed
details
the
you want to
spot.
know?
Like everywhere.
I didn't even want to know that.
Nah.
Sorry to bother you, madam. We won't do it anymore.
I
First
want
good
to.
idea I've heard all day.
I'm gonna bother you more.
Yes.
Are you still here? Unfortunately, it is our bitter duty to stay with you until the journey is over.
Are you serious?
Well, you could do that silently, couldn't you? Yes, we could, dear lady. Then, I'm still gonna talk to you.
My father. Don't you read the papers? It's all in there. Apart from his military and political career. He has no life.
You don't have a very high opinion of your father. Am I right?
Ha! What are you? Some kind of a detective?
Ouch!
I'm only here because I want to see Clawville with my own eyes. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend several days locked up with him even if someone pointed a gun at me.
Do you have a gun?
Well, I see.
Make a note in your little notebook, detective. If somebody wring my father's neck, I should be suspect number 1.
So about that. Did you?
That can't happen, miss. That's why we're here.
Spoiler alert, we failed.
Ah, yes. What a shame.
What a shame. Okay. New clip. Codex. Stavonia. It's also referred as Western Empire. This is the harsh world of the proud people of Stavonia. It is inhabited mainly by predators and big cats. There is a considerable tension between Clawville and Stavonia for both historical and economic reasons. The Stovos Sardom was the biggest loser in the Great Meat Wars. But since the collapse of the Great Eastern Empire, they have been growing and strengthening at a rapid pace, and are seen by many as a potential instigator of the Second Meat Wars and the greatest threat to the modern world. Yeah, I guess if everyone is an animal, can't really go around eating each other and still call yourself civilized. Peace treaty. Clawville and Stavonia have been at war for centuries, sometimes culminating in fierce armed conflict and sometimes in decades of standing or a Cold War. The peace treaty now on the horizon of this historic significance will likely of which has not been seen since the end of the Great Meat War. Why was that so hard to spit out? Clawville. Clawville is a city-state, the center of Clawville colonial empire, and one of the most important and influential cities in the wilderness. Its century-old conflict with the Republic of Stavonia may soon be brought to close by a peace agreement. Journeying through the wilderness, the Clawville Express is a legendary train that takes a legendary journey. In fact, it crosses the entire continent of Altera, passing through capitals of the most important countries. It is also iconic in the sense that it starts from Clawville and terminates in Stavonia, in the capital city of Porsa, the great historical enemy of the Clawville crown. Thus, the journey is symbolic and significant in more ways than one. Okay, facts and clues. Quenya and the peace negotiations. Ignat's daughter is a fierce and vocal opponent of the peace negotiations. This could cause problems. Quenya is quite hateful about her father. Could something have happened between them, or are these the words of the neglected and spoilt girl? Okay, connections. So, it's a hostile. But what version of hostility? It's not a rivalry. I don't know enough about their relationships to say it's revenge. It could be, a disagreement. I don't know what diversion is. Maybe revenge? Because, you know, she said that he doesn't have a life outside of being in the war and his time with the government. So she could feel, you know, neglected and hateful towards her father because he never was there for her. Filling the void of him not being there with money, meaning to her being spoiled but never actually receiving what she wanted from him, which was attention and not a credit card. Diversion, I don't know what that means. Predatory, I would assume it's predator and prey animals, and species based, I don't believe so because they're the same species. So let's say revenge for now. And these two are cooperation, love, dishonesty, murderous intent, dependence, or cooperation. They work together. Workplace. They work together. What is this? Oh, cool. Characters you've met on the left, drag the ones you'd like to connect to the main area. Draw a line between the two characters to highlight their relationship. A connection's nature can be changed at any time. Characters can be moved without breaking their connections. Cool. Cool. Okay. And they said something about census. Yeah. Okay.
Stop staring at that woman.
What woman?
What woman?
Oh.
Yes, you are. You are looking at that cat. Stop it, it's humiliating.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but she's actually very insistent that she's not a cat, so
It's not a cat, it's a panther.
I thought she was a leopard.
And that's an excuse.
I swear, I wasn't staring, sweetie.
I thought you were over this cat thing.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
They have an extremely strong, intoxicating perfume around them, almost as if they are trying to hide something with it. Okay. Well, let's...
He looks rather familiar.
You mean Cassidy Lupus? The silent wolf?
The what and who?
My thoughts exactly.
It's my bushy tail. You really do live in a cave, don't you?
So he's some kind of movie star.
Excellent guess.
The movie star.
Uh-huh. And the young lady?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. A real up-and-coming movie sensation. They're predicting a big future for her, although the tabloids say she's a bit unstable.
Interesting.
Can we go further into the unstable bit?
Interesting indeed. And quite lovely, too.
Okay.
Interesting.
She looks like an interesting lady indeed. Somehow she seems out of place. Is it the lack of coat?
Excuse my rudeness. My name is...
Oh, come on, it's no problem. What can I write? Who will it be for?
What? No, I don't...
Then simply Cassidy Lupus, star of Silent Wolf and the Loudest Howl. Here we go, darling.
But I...
Don't thank me, friend. It's nothing. My pleasure.
Well, thank you.
Hey, mister.
Yes, little... thingy?
He is very obviously a cat.
Little what?
Relax, my dear friend. I'm sure you did not mean. Let's not get too excited, shall we? It's probably the cold that's getting on your nerves. Ouch, that must have hurt. I don't want to be mean to him. That was really rude.
What a perceptive mind. Indeed, that is exactly the case.
This is Detective Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius from the Clawville Police Department. And we're not here for your autograph. You can be sure of that.
Weren't you just kissing the ground beneath his feet?
What, the police?
That's an action.
For the wild ones. Cassidy, what have you done now?
That's a
Not a single
reaction.
thing, Cassandra, dear, I swear. At least, I don't think.
Nothing to worry about, madam.
Mm.
Sir, we just wanted to say hello and assure you that with 2 senior police officers on board, you will have the safest and most comfortable journey possible.
Oh, really? That's rather nice to hear.
Not here for
Don't
you.
worry about Cassidy. He's a bit weak in the knees. But otherwise, he's a pretty nice guy. At least, for the most part.
What?
For the most part. But darling,
I don't like him. Okay.
forgive me for the autograph fiasco. You know, the fans just find me everywhere. It's a nightmare.
Unfortunately, that's the thing with being an internet persona. I mean, if you're on the internet, you have to expect that at some point or another, someone is going to recognize you. And if you get big enough, then people are going to be always trying to recognize you and find you. Anyways.
Oh, I can imagine.
You can't imagine.
I don't like this guy. He's a jerk.
And the lady is...
What a barbarian I am. This is my companion and partner in many cinematic wonders, the magnificent Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Gentlemen, if I may say so, it's extremely reassuring that you're traveling with us.
Our pleasure, ma'am. Well, I don't expect much reassurance on this trip. That sounds threatening. Not so much for us. Our pleasure.
You are a real gentleman.
Don't worry about a thing, as long as you see us.
So as soon as one of us goes to the bathroom, panic.
Are you two going to the party?
Yes.
I regret to say that we probably will.
That's wonderful.
See you there, madam.
Girl, you need a coat. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. He's so annoying.
Cold here, isn't it?
I'm sure your girlfriend is feeling it more than you.
Yes, it is, Cassidy.
I'm sure you'll be nice and toasty in your cabin.
Tell me, where are you two staying? Up front?
Well, we're officially in the last car.
The... what? That's horrible.
I agree.
Honestly, we were a bit surprised too.
My condolences, officers. If I were you, I would complain to management immediately.
Oh, it's all right. We can take it. The most important thing is to do our job, and nothing else.
I've been through 2 wars. I think I've slept in worse places.
That's fair.
Have you seen the inside of the last car? I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What have you seen of the inside of the last car?
Listen,
Ah, dear sir. What? Yes? I beg your pardon.
What?
Stop staring at her, you hear?
Absolutely.
Me? But I'm not. We'd better stay out of this, Moses. Trying their best to match their voices. It's not going well, obviously.
Believe me, he's not so horrible. Just a little disorganized.
People say you're the disorganized one.
Oh, you got me. For good. I couldn't deny it if I wanted to.
you know, it's funny meeting you here, on the other side of the world.
It is indeed. The wilderness is so small.
Madam, I've been around the world more than once, and I assure you, it's quite huge.
Why is he so angsty all the time?
And yet, 4 citizens of Clawville just happen to be in the same place at the same time. What a wonderful coincidence. Am I right?
I don't believe in coincidences.
I wouldn't be so sure that's a coincidence.
Here we go. Ignore his cryptic remarks. Like, you know, our lives are a tattered detective novel.
No, just a tattered detective game.
Oh, how exciting. Isn't it, darling?
That's right.
He could not care less. See you at the party. As you say, Mr. Detective. Okay. Where you look?
Eyes open, detective.
Whoa!
All your senses.
There's the instability.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't mean anything. But it seems a strange bunch of people are gathered here. My ears are itching, and that always means trouble.
We'll keep an eye out, madam. You have my word.
Oh, you seem to have stepped out of another age, my dear detective.
Yeah, tell me about it. He's a living fossil.
Oh. There's the lady. Fanny Pack or something. Whatever her name was.
Well.
Even more
Let's
passengers.
do this.
No surprise, the train's about to depart. Are you ready for the journey, Moses? Me? Pfft. My dear friend, I'm always ready. Why do I even ask? Okay, anything else? No? Okay. I got some info. An unwanted autograph from Mr. Cassidy Lupus. The handwriting shows that he has scribbled his name a million times before. What? Ah. The signature is well rehearsed, but his hand seemed to tremble a little when he wrote it. Was it the cold, or maybe maybe because we're police officers? Winter of the century. Winter experts say that this winter will be the coldest in Stavonian history. In Stavonia in a century, which is significant because Stavonia is not called Land of Eternal Winters for nothing. I hate the cold. Okay. Cassidy Lupus is a famous film star whose presence is apparently impressive to everyone but me. He's a real show-off, but I'm told he does show off his extraordinary acting talents at times. We'll see, as well as how many of the things he tells us are acting. Cassandra Ruby Faye is an up-and-coming movie star who, although she has only appeared in a few films, is already being described as a legendary actress of the future and a kind of female icon. All I see is a scared bunny who's frightened of her own shadow, but we'll see what's really in her pretty little head before the journey is over. I hate that saying. Facts and clues. Why the last wagon? Why are we here? A big question mark for us is why we are accommodated in the last wagon, as we are here to protect the ambassador who's in the first. That is a good question. Seems to make your job harder. Okay, oh, we can listen to more things.
That dirty cow.
Oh.
Buffalo.
What?
I said buffalo. Water buffalo. Not a cow.
Assassins. Traitors.
A little quieter, please, Father.
I tell you they're trying to kill us. What else would they be doing here?
You're paranoid. Have a sip of brandy to calm you down.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Stop staring at
Oh, we
that.
already did this one.
Yes,
It's not a cat, it's...
and that's an excuse.
I swear,
I thought you were
Interesting. Okay, so they dislike. Oh, Trogo. Wasn't there a whole thing about war crimes or something with Trogo? It's a wonderful plant, I must say. The color is very distinctive, but I don't know where to put it. Is it a flower?
Interesting.
The air is almost boiling between the Trogo and Stavonian delegations, and I could swear the temperature is below zero.
Well.
Unfortunately, I almost can't smell it. What a shame such a beauty is being locked away like this. Okay. Ooh, I got another little thingy. Oh. The air between the two factions is almost red hot, which can be explained by historical animosity, but it could also be for personal reasons. Ambassador Igna is seriously worried about the Trogo embassy is trying to kill him. Igna believes his life is being threatened, and who else he thinks could be the culprit but the ambassador of Trogo. Yeah, they said something about... I don't remember where I saw it. I saw something about Trogo. Where did I see it? I don't remember. I saw something about Trogo.
Is that a Malvaceae hippoconia?
Oh, that's how you pronounce it. I was so close.
I was wondering the same thing myself.
Plato, please.
Do you really know the names of all the flower varieties in the world by heart? And is that even healthy?
I'm the perfect example that names have meanings. I am Wildflower, after all. Also, everyone has a passion.
True. He's not wrong.
And some are more harmful than others.
I don't think knowing flowers is
You
harmful.
don't mean the flowers, do you?
The ambassador.
Look
There we
who
go.
just arrived.
Well, well. Must be a high-ranking official from the royal colonies. Interesting.
Load of interesting folks gathering here, huh?
This is definitely a recipe for disaster. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Someone dies.
He's probably here because of the peace negotiations, like the rest of us.
That damn treaty.
Now, now, my dear friend. What would Chief Inspector Bloodboil say to that kind of attitude?
You'll never get anywhere with that attitude, Play-Doh.
Well, now I want to know what kind of animal blood boil is.
Pretty good at this voice impersonation thing.
Thank you, Moses.
It might even come in handy one day.
Hmm.
You really think so?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay.
Greetings, sir. My name is...
Yes, you two are the detectives, right?
Yes, indeed we are. Although, frankly, I'm surprised that you know.
The whole station is talking about it. Two detectives protecting that pale-furred, sharp-toothed bastard. And I was just wondering, where are my detectives?
Your... excuse me?
If our beloved king sends personal protection to defend his enemies, like the ambassador of the Stavonian government, surely he sends one or two to protect his own beloved ally, the ambassador to his own colony. Am I right? Which would be myself.
You? You're the ambassador of Tarogo?
No other. Mujara Panina, ambassador, high priest, guru, and spiritual seer. I'm genuinely horrified that you don't know who I am.
If I may say so, you speak the Clawville dialect admirably.
Please do not change the topic. Although, I do speak with particular skill, yes.
Flattery gets you everywhere, kids.
I am truly sorry that you have not been properly escorted, sir, but you must be aware of the very delicate relationship between the Clawvillian crown and the Stavonian government.
Don't take me for a fool.
Sorry if we offended. Sometimes it's easier to accept painful truth. It's kind of detective humor, you know? Sorry if we offended.
Don't blame yourself. I'm used to being
Oh,
surrounded
rude.
by the incompetent. Fanny,
Fanny, not fanny pack. I was close.
I'm here, sir.
good. Chat with these gentlemen while I go rest my eyes.
Yes, of course, Separ. How can I help you, gentlemen?
I recognize your voice actor. Can I talk to you again?
Seriously?
You have a problem with your ears. I told you to talk to my assistant, not to
Yes.
bother me. Yes, we understand, sir. Have a good rest, sir. Okay. Can't talk to him anymore. Mujara.
It's a pleasure to meet you and Ambassador Mujara.
The Separ is quite tired. I hope you will forgive him for being a bit irritable.
The Separ?
Tarogo's religious leaders, who also wield considerable political influence.
Very well said. You are highly educated and well-informed, detective.
Thank you, Miss Fanny.
You could have boarded the train much later if you're going to the peace negotiations. So what are you doing here on the frozen other side of the world?
That's a good point.
Unfortunately, that is sensitive, rather top-secret information.
You see, Miss Fanny, we are in the service of the Clawville government. We serve our common king. You need not be afraid to share anything with us.
I fear that even you are not authorized to have this information, dear detectives.
I'm gonna arrest you.
I am really very sorry.
It is a most sensitive topic.
Well, in that case, that's not a problem. If it's so very, very sensitive, we understand.
I want answers.
Thank you, gentlemen. You are very kind.
I think it's still worth being a gentleman. That was on secrets are part of our work. If someone, we understand.
I think it's still worth being a gentleman, even if we're a dying breed.
Oh, that's true. Very true. And even a little poetic.
Oh, she was interested by that.
Moses is a real poet, lady. Believe me.
Don't mind him, miss. My dear friend Plato is a good fellow, but sarcasm is his stock in trade.
Spider. Okay. Got some new info. Codex. The Royal Colonies. The Clawville colonial empire once numbered 12 colonies, but now only a fraction of that remains, leaving Clawville itself considerably weakened. While the city-state and the empire that grew up around it are still one of the biggest players in the wilderness, the colonies that have fought for independence over the last 2 centuries have taken a toll on the empire's prestige and economic dominance. Although the crown of Clawville has indeed been shaken by some extent, the country's largest colonies are still part of the empire and do not seem likely to leave the fold anytime soon, unless the city itself collapses under its own weight. The Separ. Separ is an important figure in Tarogo politics and culture and religion. In fact, they are evolved from tribal leaders to religious and political leaders, who also hold positions in today's modern Tarogo society. Today, they are more like spiritual leaders and also high-ranking officials. The whole Tarogo state is also run by a Separ, the main Separ or Green Separ. That is why the state of Tarogo is called the Separat. Fascinating. The Separ? Mujara Panini. He is the ambassador of the colony of Tarogo and the country's chief Separ, which is roughly translates to high priest or main religious leader. He makes no secret of his disdain for the ambassador Ignat and Stavonians in general, but he also seems to have made peace as his top priority. And Fani. The ambassador Mujara is pretty assistant, a pleasant and generally very good-natured lady. We don't know much about her, but she seems to keep her hot-tempered boss perfectly in check. Cool. Connections. Let's just plop everyone down. Okay. These people... I think it's broken. There we go. Dependence. They work together. This is species-based? Not species-based. Rivalry. They don't like each other. You are dependent. Mentally? Question mark? Because she's kind of... Oh, you can go both ways. Okay, they both hate each other. Murderous intent. I think they both have murderous intent towards each other. Rivalry. Okay. Mujara's secret. Mujara in Stavonia. The presence of Ambassador Mujara in Stavonia is strictly classified information. That alone is enough to pique our interest. Ignat's Pass. Oh, this is where I saw earlier. Ignat's Pass is rather murky, having served as a high-ranking officer in the colonial Tsar's forces, including the Chirogo colonies. That was where I saw it earlier. Is fierce and vocal opponent of the peace treaty. This may cause problems. Ambassador Mujar is seriously offended why he had not been given the same ornate escort and protective custody from the crown as the Stavonian ambassador. Centuries-old political conflict between the Stavonia and Torogo, which seems as vivid as today as it was ages ago. Okay. Employee.
Let's see.
He must be an employee of the Clawville Express.
Welcome, gentlemen. Detectives Wildflower and Palladius, I presume.
Just Moses and Plato. No need for formalities.
As you wish, gentlemen. I'm Pierre.
Yeah.
Your guide, your helper, and your humble servant on the road.
Sounds very nice, buddy. May we speak to your boss?
My boss?
I mean the one who runs the Express.
Ah, I see. That would be me too, Pierre.
Oh, really?
Look, pal, no offense, but
How could the train inspector be a simple insect?
Okay, so there's some kind of... That's what the species thing was about earlier.
well, I mean, that's what I was getting at. I really didn't mean to offend you, but it's quite rare.
Indeed, it is rare, which is why I feel so honored. And of course, it is a huge responsibility too.
In that case, good for you. And congratulations.
Thank you. Please enjoy your journey. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll jump to it right away.
Huh?
You know, jump.
Is he a jumping spider?
Ah, because you're a jumping
Ah! I got it.
Yes, I am.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Yes, we all had such a good laugh.
But please board the train soon. Most of the passengers have already taken their cabins.
We will. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, all aboard!
About time.
I was starting to freeze to death out here.
Cassandra, my darling, I'll have you warmed up in no time.
Ugh.
Must we tolerate this incessant chatter? Let's board.
Slow down, Separ. Don't be in such a hurry. You know your heart.
Oh dear. What's wrong with his heart? Okay,
Ah, all the wild ones.
okay. Just trying to ask.
We wish you a pleasant journey on behalf of the Clawville Express. Let me know if you need anything. I can be very handy.
Hey, he's got hands. I was gonna ask what the deal was with being in third class, but whatever. He's got. Oh gosh, that one was easy. Hands.
Oh, yes, I see. Because you have a lot of hands, right?
Oui.
He's so done with us. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask about. Tell me, Pierre, how is it possible that the ambassador's bodyguards are not in the same wagon as the ambassador himself?
Indeed.
Well, the ambassador carriage is occupied by none other than a baron. Apart from, this is a terrible French accent, I am so sorry to all the people that I've offended. Apart from the ambassador and his lovely daughter, of course. A baron, I see. Well, yes, that's understandable. And what about the carriage after that? That was taken as well. And the one after that, well, taken as well, am I right? Yes, unfortunately. I see. This feels like poor planning.
What?
Splendid, I can tell you. We're gonna have a wonderful trip there at the very back of the train.
That's horrible.
Please, I'm sorry if this is an inconvenience. It totally is. Oh, never mind. We're from Clawville. The city's depressing enough on its own. A few days in a dark little hole won't hurt anybody, eh? Well, we actually like dark, cramped places, don't we, Plato? Because of our species.
What?
Well, yes, of course, but this isn't about race. It's about principle. Come on, don't always be such a grouch. That's more my style. Ah. Cool. Is that everything? I don't know if I would count him as an animal. Pierre. Pierre Wilbur represents Clawville Express and is a guide, steward, janitor, and caretaker. He is a multicolored character who can do more than one job at any one time. Not only because of his 8 limbs, he is bright, helpful, and seems to be completely reliable. Sick. Mujara's heart problems. Ambassador Mujara seems to have a problem with his heart, question mark? Well, we've already looked at all that, so let's go.
It wasn't that hard to have a little chat, was it? It's a nice way to pass the time.
I've already got the worst headache.
Come on, you'll survive. So, should we hop on board then?
If we must.
Quite strange company we got here, don't you think?
And we haven't seen half of it yet.
Something smells fishy to me. This Mujara guy and his assistant. Not to mention his excellency, the ambassador, and his ice-cold daughter.
This is just a recipe for disaster.
We're in for an interesting journey, that's for sure. But I wouldn't jump to conclusions just yet.
Well, anyway, time to get ready for the party.
Oh, no. The party. You shouldn't have mentioned. My head.
Come on, Chief. Let's get dressed up, have a drink or two, and go to the little rat hole in the back of the train for a good sleep. What could go wrong?
Murder.
Famous last words, eh?
See? You're getting a sense of humor.
No.
No. Well, that was awesome. That was a very interesting demo. I am definitely excited to see where it goes from here. It was cool. I enjoyed that. I like the art style a lot. That's really cute too. Oh, we're not done. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is, we're getting on about an hour now, so I am gonna end it and we'll do a second episode with Plato. So yeah, y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.